Today I'm going to demonstrate the challenges I faced trying to make a right angle diagonal triangle onto the corner of my hooded blanket. What I have is an N-size hook, 9mm, and acrylic yarn from a 1-pound skein, which I think is either Pound of Love or I think it's Carrion, but I can't remember which. So here's the challenges I've faced from trying to do conventional diagonal single crochet based on things I've seen in books and on the internet. I started out by chaining 2, single crochet, chain 1 and turn, 3 single crochet into that single crochet, chain 1, turn. Now a lot of patterns will say single crochet in the first stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet in the last stitch, chain 1 and turn, single crochet in the first stitch, 2 in the next, 2 in the second to last, and then 1 in the last stitch. Chain 1 and turn, and continue on. And I'll show you what happens is you get kind of like this fan shape. It seems just to be increasing too fast and getting rounded. Two in the second to last, and then 1 in the last. It looks okay now, but if you continue on, you can kind of see that it starts to get rounded. I'll do one more row and maybe that'll show. Chain 1, single crochet, 2 in the next one, single crochet across till you get to the second to last one, and then single crochet in the last. There, you can see it much better that it seems to be widening too quickly, and I'm not going to end up with a nice 90-degree angle. Plus, I want it to be really diagonal. I don't want it to curve. I want it to be straight across. Say if I was trying to make squares. That's how I would want it. I mean, it would be fine for the hood, but in this case, I just wanted to get, a corner. So that's one problem. So I tried another pattern that had me doing single crochets across, like just 1 single crochet for every stitch, every other row. So same thing, you would start with 1 single crochet, turn, and then the next row would be 3, which starts off nice for your right angle, just like you're turning the corner. Chain 1, turn. So what I tried to do was do every other row with just straight 1-to-1 stitches, hoping that would keep it from decreasing or increasing too quickly. So the last row was my increase row where I have 2 stitches in 1. Now I'm just going to do 1 across for every stitch, And then this next row will be my increase row. So 1 here, 2 here, 2 here again, and then 1 here. And as you can see, I have kind of an acute angle here, which I don't like. So I thought maybe if I keep going, it'll be good. But I have increases on the previous row, so I'm going to do a 1-to-1 again. This is my alternating 1 SC for every SC row. Okay, chain 1 turn. Now this is my increase row, and we'll see what we get here. And I'm increasing on both sides symmetrically. Okay, I'm at the end of my row. Let's take a look at what we got. Now I have a really, really acute angle here. There's no way, if I kept going, I mean this is like an equilateral triangle right here. If I kept going, there's no way that that would line up. You can tell right there how acute that angle is. Also, it's still curving. I really don't like that. I also tried doing it where I increased on the ends of the rows, and I got the same problem. I also tried it to where instead of doing single crochets, I did double crochets. But same thing, I either got an obtuse angle like this or an acute angle like this. So my solution was I did alternating rows of double crochet and single crochet, and it worked out perfect. And here's what this is what it comes out to be like. Every row has an increase, and I increase at the very beginning and the very end of every row. And it comes out perfectly straight, perfectly right angle. So I started out here, as you can see. I did 1 single crochet, I chain 2, single crochet, then do 3 double crochet into the single crochet. The next row I started with 2 single crochet, crochet across, and then 2 single crochet at the end, at the top of the chain 3. Remember that chain 3 always counts as a double crochet. So on the next double crochet row, I did 2 in the first stitch, double crochet across, 2 in the last stitch, and just keep going the same way. 2 SC, SC across, 2 SC, 2 DC, DC across, 2 DC, and it's as simple as that. I don't know if it had to do with the gauge of hook and yarn that I was using, that I was having a hard time with the written patterns, but this worked out really, really well, and this will work beautifully for my hooded blanket.